We were asked to come speak to a Father Ater, one of the monks in this mission here on the edge of the She. Kind of shows that the Fae are a bit desperate, asking mortals for help. Essentially, if it weren't for us, I think their stories, their little tales that they act out over and over and over, which is essentially their histories and their futures. But they're getting all changed up by this Maid of Windemere. If it weren't for us, I think all their stuff would be in a shambles and they'd be clueless. And what is this? Well, we weren't expecting to find anyone dead here. If that's Father Ater, then this just went south real quick. Blood splatter over here, body over there. Yeah, this wasn't anybody just falling down and hitting their head on the edge of the bedpost or anything. Yep, I suspect foul play. Gotta be drama, right?
Welcome, friend.
Welcome to St. Edric's. You're here to meet with Father Ater, yes? The Father's always playing host to interesting individuals such as yourself. His quarters are on the second floor of the mission bunkhouse. Most of his days are spent inside working on his research. I don't understand a word of it. No, I knew that they were arguing, but I never imagined that it would lead to murder. It's enough to make a man question his faith. Father Ater and his apprentice brother Wolf, they were inseparable, like a true father and son. It was a shared love of alchemy that brought them together. But since their work repairing the village well, they've been acting tense, even hostile. Just this morning I saw Ater fetching water, but now he's gone. Mitharu save us all. You're free to search the bunkhouse. Please, if you can shed any light on this tragedy, we'll do all we can to assist you. Father Ater and his apprentices conducted many experiments. He had a strong interest in alchemy and the magic of other aces. There's proof of it everywhere. Goodbye.
Okay, well, murder in front of witnesses. At least we have a lead. So look for some evidence of something they were working on. How about the desk with the huge arrow pointing at it? Storage case. You find a mysterious empty case that holds traces of red crystal dust. Okay, red crystals. I think that points towards this Prismere. Which apparently the appearance of that has kind of thrown everything into chaos. It seems to have something to do with the power behind the Tuatha. These assholes that keep just coming back over and over again, overwhelming our war front, which is to the east of here, I think, if you look on the map. The main front between us holding the Tuatha back, although some of them snuck behind enemy lines, as we've seen up to this point quite a few times. Having to fight them and taking control using trolls as beasts of war and burden, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, they don't play nice. And this Gadflow, he really seems to have it out for mortals in general. Okay, well, the last Father Ater was seen was getting water from the well down here. Then he was arguing with somebody, an apprentice of his, I guess. And apparently that apprentice killed him. At least that's what it seems like. So we have shifty little kobolds down here, stashing their stuff, stealing things, anything that's shiny, I guess. I'm assuming red crystals would draw their attention, so... Like how those fate flowers react to your presence. Oh, I see a trap. Shifty little kobolds. Ouch. Alright, well somebody has something that we're looking for right here. And one of these kobolds picked something up. Is it that guy running away? Okay. There he goes. He ran off with the loot. Well, shit. Alright. I guess we're going to spend the next few minutes chasing kobolds all over this well down here. I wonder if they'd still be drinking the water up there if they knew there were kobolds tramping around with their shifty little feet. All in your water supply. Yeah, here he comes. Alright, give me whatever you're carrying, punk. Crystal, yeah. Looks like Prismere to me. Almost timed it right. Sometimes timing those blocks isn't as easy as it looks. At least for me. Never really been real good at that type of thing. And they got a pretty good system of caves down here. Oh, cool. Get to do some swimming. I like this. Makes me feel like I'm in Fable a little bit. In a good way. I miss Fable. If it wasn't so dated and, well, I think it's pretty much gone to the wayside with the, by most accounts, disaster. And I would agree with this to a certain extent. Disaster that was Fable 3, and then any attempts they made to resuscitate the franchise after that just compounded the failure, I think. We'll just leave all that alone. But Fable 2 still has a little spot. And there's nothing challenging about the gameplay. You don't go in and say, this is my hero build. You know, I mean, you just put points into the things they let you. It's more of an action-adventure type thing, but it's a Fable. It's a story that you get to kind of live out, and it's got the art and the music and everything to go along with it. It's just... it's more of an experience than anything. I really like that game. I really did. I know, everyone tells me the first Fable was even better, but Fable 2 is the one I played, and I can't overstate how much I enjoyed the game, just overall. Like I say, it wasn't the type of game that really satisfied my thirst for challenge or anything, but it was just fun. It was just cool. That's a lot of kobolds. But dude, he's just chunking fire bombs like he's Brett Favre over there. What the hell? Somehow I called in every single kobold in the cave over here, I think. There's another crystal. And another one. Nice. Looks like we have one more. Beautiful down here. I love the water animations in this game. I really do. Sometimes just a clear, transparent body of water, it gets the effect across. It works. As simple as it is, I think water's done better in this game than probably half the other games that I've played, honestly. Just the way it's done.
Oh. Stay back. I don't know who you are or how you found me, but you will not have the crystals. They are mine. Don't make me kill another.
Yeah, he's charmed, obviously.
I had no choice. He was trying to destroy the crystals. He didn't understand that we'd been chosen, that the crystals wanted us to possess them. The strange woman was right. She knew the crystals' power. That's why she wanted them, but we told her nothing. When she left, Father dropped the crystals back into the well, but they sang to me, told me to kill him and rescue them. Their voices, so beautiful.
So the devil really did make him do it.
Oh, Father Adair, what have I done? I never meant anyone harm, especially not the Father. Please, you must help me destroy the crystals, stop the corruption. My whistle may help you find them. I use it to speak to the crystals, sing to them. I am not a bad man, just a weak one. I will pay for this sin for the rest of my life, however long I wish that to be. Get out of here.
Okay, so this strange, what we can assume the Maid of Windemere, again, her intermeddling caused murder. Now you can say the crystals did, and okay, fair enough. Maybe these crystals have also got her screwed up in the head. But whatever, when it results in that type of stuff, that pretty much draws the line. Let you know what type of person she is. Ruined these two people's lives. One guy's dead, obviously, and the other guy's got to live with it forever. Kind of hard to live out your life as a peaceful monk with blood on your hands. But he didn't. That sucks. To put it mildly. This whistle is actually going to come in handy several times. For all kinds of stuff. It's something we get to keep. Get some of the loot before we move out of here. Interesting, the crystal in the ground didn't look red. Is it corrupted by coming into mortal hands, or is it corrupted just by showing up here in the world at all? Like, if this is magic, is it meant to stay somewhere else? And that this world corrupts it? I don't know, maybe I'm getting off into kind of a lyrium type of thinking from Dragon Age or something, but well, whatever the case, it seems to be the fuel behind the fire that's causing all the wars and dissension and screw-ups within the Fey courts and all that stuff. We can expect a lot more of this as we go along. I don't know that the gnomes can blame Prismere for their actions, for their need to meddle with stuff and play God and constantly create disasters. Screwing with the natural order of things with bad consequences and never learning their lesson. I mean, literally, it's just that simple. Alright, well, let's go report what we found. I believe this Father Adair was the friend to the Fae. He was right there on the edge of the She with his mission. And he appeared to be just a student, peace-loving, and now he's dead. That's... wow.
What have you learned from Father Adair? Did he know of any magic that can change a lore stone's contents? I have known Adair for 40 seasons. He believes in his god's order and I have learned to respect his beliefs. Aside from being a follower of Mitharu, Aether is the most skilled alchemist I have ever known. His wise gaze peers even deeper into the mysteries of life than mine.
Okay, but I think something needs to happen here. Yeah, I'm missing something.
The creation of a new form of magic, a permanent magic, was a necessity for our kind. The rise of the mortal races coincides with our decline. Lore stones are a faulty method of remembrance, one that can be changed, destroyed. But the cairns, they are invulnerable to harm. They are forever.
The presence of mortals signifies change. They don't like change.
To expose my plans. You will regret ever joining the House of Ballads. I am known as the Maid of Windemere, but that is all you shall learn this day. Winston is with me, and he will stay with me until I deem it fit to return him. If the House of Ballads wishes to have its king, it must send its greatest warrior. Since I have all of them, that leaves you. Come, I wish to collect you as well. I will be waiting.
This is not just about the court anymore. You have roused the maid's interest, and it is clear she wishes to add you to her collection. We must do as she commands, but we will be prudent in how we proceed. This ballad, the champion, is one to be undertaken with great caution. So, Sagrul, are you ready to make the preparations and depart? Now is the time. Then it is time. You are the last knight of the House of Ballads. You represent all that we've been through, all that we are, in this telling and all those to come. There is little you can do to prepare for the journey ahead, but take another resurrection potion like the one you used to save Ferrara. You may need it. This is all I can offer you. The rest of the story is yours to tell. One can always find what is sought if the desire is strong enough. Venture northeast of the House of Ballads, and you will find your way. You are our last hope, Sagrul.
Look at their tattoos, the spirals and circles within circles. And I'm kind of getting it. It's funny, for all this change, you have stories written about the change. That is supposed to be a change to your story. But the story itself is about the change to the story, about the change. So it's like self-feeding. All of this, I guess part of it is to act shocked and surprised at what's already going to come to pass. This is like, I guess, the end of seasons in a much bigger cycle that includes lots of little cycles, which in and of itself may be part of an even bigger cycle, and I guess that's where we're supposed to go with it. Thus, all the spirals everywhere. Either it's a hole in the story, or it is the story. One way or the other, it's pretty cool, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but just saying. Alright, well. Go find our way. It looks like... Well, where the hell do we need to go? These guys. Get off me. No shame in one-shotting sprites. I can't stand it. Take that. I think these guys are still kind of leveled to where we were when we first got into this area way back when. criticals, man. Start hitting big criticals all the time and just walk through everything. I guess we'll follow the big pillars here. I think we're looking for, what, a cave up here somewhere? Stop these mobs from attacking us every 2 seconds. There you go. That's a well-timed block. Nice. You know what? Come here. I already have all the lore stones in this area. I believe there's another set up here in the next area, which is cool. Don't know that it's one we want, but it's easy to get. Might as well grab it while we're there. Looks like this is it. Okay, well, we'll venture off into the cave and see where this takes us. And begin our hunt for the Maid of Windemere herself. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, y'all take care. Bye-bye.